Hello everyone. So today is 28th April and today was the monthly expiry, and today the market is supposed to be very volatile, and you have seen that it's it went down and then it went so much up. So during on this such a volatile day, I thought that it would be the best day to show that my indicator works, and so that's why I did the live streaming. And today was a day where you have found out that if you do end of the day data analysis, if you do post market, pre market, or whatever analysis, if you do chart analysis, doesn't going to work. Okay, so intraday will always surprise you, and market is supreme. So that's why I mainly focus on the intraday part, and during that I collect the live data, and I according to the positions that have been already made and are being made and also being closed, so everything considered, I make the score. So let's find out. If you haven't watched the live streaming, so let's find out how it performed. So, and also if you have watched the live streaming but did not get somewhere how to interpret, so please do watch. So yes, coming to the sheet, so I have added a new portion here. According to the India VIX, there is a statistical formula which we use to determine the maximum and the minimum, or the range of Nifty. So the maximum was 17,300. So when it went above 17,300, so that was something like it's going above its limit point, and as you saw that finally it came down below 17,300. Okay, so first of all, in the morning, if you again go to my Twitter and see, I have told very early morning that at the first stage call shots were going on, okay, at 9:23 am. Okay, and also I told that 17,250 and 17,150 and also 17,200, and both scores were also decreasing. So I not only give the calls but also give the reason, so that members understands and learns how to interpret the score. So you see, both Nifty and Bank Nifty, their scores were negative at the very early hour, so call shots were happening, and fine. So both these scores were in the same direction, and so you saw that this down move here, this down move came. Okay, but then from 10:30 onwards, so this is the candle 10:30 to 10:45. So let's see what happened, and this is the candle from 10:45. So let's see, market reverse. So what happened to our score before that? So yeah, let's come. So Bank Nifty, if you can see here, so it went all the way negative here, and then minus 57 at 10:48, and then so even at the start of this candle, like 10:45 candle, if you go and look at the 5 minutes candle and look at here 10:45, this candle was still going down. Okay, but here, so this candle is from 10:45 to 10:50, and here if you go and look at the score of I'm looking at the score of Bank Nifty here 1054, 1052 here. So this was the maximum negative score that it took, and then after that you see the score increased. Okay, and it increased all the way up to -1 at 11:06, and also for Bank Nifty, if you see after this, the score started increasing. So both the scores were started to increase, but here you see here when the score is near about 0, then you have to understand that both the sides, the call side and the put side, and also in futures short and long, both the sides, the pressure is the same. And now next is the thing, who is going to win. So here, though Nifty score came up during that time 11:15 as you can see, but here Bank Nifty score still was below zero in the negative side. Okay, and so now after it, when it came at around 11:31, it came near about zero, that is 1, and then it started increasing. Then it was, and here also you can see 11:39. So let's go to 11:13 here. So it clearly the Nifty score increased. So that means from zero when it increased, so the call side has won. The put side has won, and put shorts were happening, and and too many put shorts were happening. So and also Bank Nifty score increased, and then after that it was a sheer short trade. So we got the sheer short signal. Here you can see, like when it, so you can say 11:39, and here also 11:39, both are in the same direction. So Nifty went a lot up in the score, and so here if you see, this is 11:10, 11:25, 11:30, 11:35, 40, 11:39. So this is the this is where we got the signal that further up move is coming. And after that you can see that the when both Nifty and Bank Nifty, their scores are in the same direction, then it's I always tell you it's a sheer short trade. Okay, now why did we get the signal here? So you see that today is expiry, so even like stop loss hunting or so this is Nifty Bank, sorry, this is Nifty. So here 11:30, so yeah, so this is about 17,139. okay, so this is where we got the signal, and where the put shorts became more violent than the call shorts. Okay, and yes, why did we, and for Bank Nifty also, there we got the signal, and so both of them just went up after that. Okay, so here though score was increasing, like if you see here, though score was increasing, from it went to negative, right? So from negative it was increasing, so we got the signal much ahead, but you know that this is expiry day, anything can happen, so it could have been stop loss and then again went down. So to be sure, we had to wait till suppose 11:39 to be very sure. Okay, and then after that you see the score increased. Here also the score increased. Here, yes, Bank Nifty score increased, and Bank Nifty score went up to 80 here, and this score, Nifty indicator score, also went up to 80 at 13:14. Okay, as you can see here, it went up at 12:54, and this went up to 80 at 13:14. And yes, so on expiry day its score goes up that much, so move will be very violent. And yes, and after that you see that the scores were almost flat. Okay, but yes, almost flat, and showing that there was strength. But since the scores, when the scores became flat, so then you shouldn't go up and do some put short. So till where the scores are getting like bounded, from there onwards, like either Nifty will be sideways or Bank Nifty will be sideways, or they might move up. But if the scores are not moving up with them, then we should consider sticking to the point below where put shorts have happened. So we shouldn't go up and do put short to be on the safer side. And yes, so you see that yes, there and continuously there was strength, but the scores were not moving higher. So that was one issue. The scores were all stuck in the 50s and 40s. Okay, and so that was it for today. So here if you go and look at the chart, here it went up here. Here it went up more than 300. So even I tweeted that Nifty is going for 17,300, because both the scores were increasing at 159, so 1359, and both the scores were increasing, and so it went up. But at the very final hour, too many retail traders were making put shorts at 17,300, and that's the reason market came down. Okay, and so you have to be a little bit careful about those things. That is, these are the some special days, but yes, overall we got the call shot in the morning, and then here we got to know that further up move is going to come, and we got the put shot. Okay, so I think that is enough for an expiry day, and that too even a monthly expiry day. So that's how well the indicators works. And yes, I have also done today live streaming. You can also go and check out the scores there if you don't believe these scores that I'm showing it to you. So yes, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.